Told you all I'd be back with another video, so now we're going to do this on this load we got. I've done some on some of the equipment, some of them we haven't, so we're going to go ahead and get started on this one. This one here, we do have the John Deere 650P crawler and blade off separately, setting up here, and as you can tell, I put 3 straps on. I usually always do because as DOT requirement, 2 within the first 5 feet and every 10 foot afterwards. So this is kind of how we do it. Being that it's kind of hard to do reels in the front, since we have these half fenders here, our reels only go about halfway up to get into there. So we use the 2 2-inch straps here. Then I put the 4-inch back here. And then this one here, this particular one has the ripper on the back. It's going overseas. It's going, I'm going to take it over to Maryland so it can work its way over. And it has the extension on it, and I usually always either target some kind of chain or something. Like I say, I put it around one of the ripper teeth here, and then back to the other side. I wish I would have had it in the middle and made it better, but, we'll do it the best we can. And, of course, here, you see where we run it underneath here. And I've got them to where, I've got my padding in between 2 sets of chains. And we'll go over them here and make sure everything's all nice and snug and everything. So these tracks walk a little bit, but there's not a whole lot to them. Like I said, on this one here, I've got these where I've hooked my binder itself onto the track and run my short chains over, and like I said, I've got them crossed over. Don't have the paddings, those barely even touching, so it's not really creating an issue here. Now, this is a 324G skid steer, and it's only 8,000 pounds, so you're not required to have your 4 binders. So as you can tell, I've got the one running up through here, around the back, and down the other side with the 1 binder here. And then on the other side here in the front, as you can see, a lot of times I've always hooked it up into that notch right there, but since it's not required, I'll run it through the hole here of this little boom here. And I run it here with the chain all the way through to the other side. I usually always put a strap over the bucket. It's added security down, and plus it always keeps it from even trying to slide back of any kind. Now, this is the 325. Now, this thing weighs close to 12,000 pounds, so you do have to have your 4 on it. And you can tell I do have 1 on each side right here. And then here's where I hook up to on the boom part there, and then I bring it down here. And of course, the way this was loaded, using my pocket, like I've always told you, I always run underneath, back up, and then hook on the back side here. That way there's less stress on any particular points of the pocket. It's a little bit stronger that way. You ain't got to worry about ripping the pocket. And then I've got my strap on the back of the bucket here. And it's pretty much the same thing all the way around the other side. So it's pretty much all set up the same way. Same kind of equipment, same kind of tie down. And this is what we got going here. So that's this one in the handbag. Not completely all that. Pretty simple deal. So like I've told you guys before, like, comment, share it to other people, tell people about it, subscribe to the channel if you want, and we'll just keep posting more videos as we haul more equipment. Catch you on the next one.